Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back on the fight front. Once again, make sure y'all subscribe. Man, shout out to Taneisha Tennant, man. Taneisha Tennant, she was able to take it all Friday night at the Invicta Phoenix Series 3 Bantamweight tournament. She pitched a clear shutout against Taylor Godardo in 3 rounds. And, man, like, the first thing I could say I really appreciated about Tennant, about her style and about a fighter like her is that, she really shows skill. And she really wanted to go through this fight and make sure she win every single fight. She just wasn't in it to fight. Like some people just come to fight. It's something I've been talking about a lot lately. But I feel like she was just really doing her. And like she said in her post-fight interview after the Hope Chase fight was that, she don't really care what other people think. She just worried about doing her. And what she did in all 3 fights, she committed to a good jab and some great footwork. She kept it standing, used her takedown defense well, and just stay relaxed all 3 fights. Brittany Victoria, that fight, she landed some excellent combinations, counters. She hurt her a few times. She could have got her out of there, but she just fought the safe fight, and she did whatever she wanted to do with her jab and her left hook throughout that whole fight. Just controlled Brittany Victoria throughout every minute of that round. Hope Chase, she was considered. To me, Hope Chase, she was considered one of the favorites. She's very aggressive. And I feel like, this would have been a good final fight. It was just a good style matchup. She's very aggressive, real tough. But again, Tennant just went in there, stayed calm, fought a very efficient fight, efficient jabs and punches, fighting well off the back foot, defending from all these takedowns, just proving that, she could be a stronger fighter in her style. Versus Hope. Hope, she was impressive throughout the tournament, but when it came down to this fight, she exposed a lot of openings that Taneisha Tennant was just able to take care of, take advantage of. She just stayed on her, used the fence well, and, just continued to pop her with the jab. Just popped her with the jab for that full minute of the round. Tennant, I feel like she really knows how to win a fight on the cards, even without being really aggressive. Hope Chase, a lot of people kind of thought she was going to win it because of the way, she was approaching that style. But whenever you really have to break down and look hard, actually have to pay attention to a fight, you can tell Taneisha Tennant was doing the more work, But the Taylor fight, man, first round, she controlled it well, just picking her shots with the jab and keeping Taylor out of range, making Taylor really reset the whole time while Tennant just landed in and out, landed nice strikes, kept her check kick steady too. Tennant switched levels with a good head kick a couple times and landed a nice left kick to the body that hurt Taylor in that first round. And Taylor knew this wasn't going to work, so at the end of the round, she tried to go in for that takedown. But again, man, like in that clinch, Taneisha, she just made a quick break for the fence. And I like that, man. Like as soon as she got grabbed, she didn't panic. She just say, I'm gonna sprint to this fence and use it to get my balance. And, she was able to sprawl, use that sprawl technique, and was landing some nice little body shots. While she was sprawled out over top of Taylor, she just started landing some little nice body shots to close the round. Second round, again, we getting a variety of strikes from Taneisha, just opening up with some good shots in the pocket. Taylor trying to exchange, but the jabs and the right hands of Taneisha were just too quick. Taneisha landed a good right hand and knocked Taylor's mouthpiece out at one point. And as she was backing up, she landed another good left hook as Taylor stepped in. And Taylor, she's throwing bombs, but she's missing a lot of these bombs because she's loading up all her shots. She's kind of fighting flat-footed, coming forward. And, she's being too slow to really land anything against a in-and-out fighter. And instead of jabbing her way in, to try to get a clinch and, try to make this a, inside dirty fight, she was really trying to stand with Taneisha. And Taneisha, that's what she wanted. I knew when it came down to Taylor winning her fight, and, Taylor winning her second fight and Tennant winning her second fight, I was already like, man, this is going to be easy. I felt like this is going to be easy because, if she tries to fight at this pace from the outside or the mid-range, Taneisha Tennant was just going to pick her apart. Taylor, she was able to get off some single shots here and there whenever she would put shots together, but she was just landing in singles because of the speed difference. She was slower, so Taneisha was just able to finish the round stronger and land some, piece her up with some good combinations again. Last round, Taneisha just put in another beautiful clinic. The consistent jab in the right hand in the face of Taylor, who was just always, using her feet to make Taylor reset. Taylor could put together combinations here and there, but she was just kind of grazing Taneisha because, Taneisha, again, is just in and out. By the time she's landing 1 or 2, she's already like sliding out. and you know, she wasn't being overly aggressive. And to me, again, this was just like pure IQ and technique. You know, it was just pure IQ and technique throughout this round and the whole fight, all 3 rounds. But yeah, man, for real though, Taneisha, to me, she just swept it. It was like 30-27, and you know, Taneisha Tennant just put on a great, you know, great disciplined fight. But to me, Taylor, you know, she was crying after the results were read, and you know, she didn't win the tournament. But to me, I think she don't have anything to be upset about, to really be upset about. You know, she was out of the game for 8 years, and to be able to make it to the finals, you know, that's impressive. You know, you got fighters today that aren't committed like that. But Taylor Goddard, she was really committed to coming back after 8 years, and she made it all the way to the end. So I think that says something a lot about her, you know, that she could come back and be a force in this game. So she just needs to keep it going. As for Taneisha Tennant, you know, she's 2-0. Well, technically, you could say she's like 5-0 now, because you know she's won all these fights. But as long as she continues to evolve and just stay committed, you know, she'll really be a force, and she might get that title shot. You know, I don't know if she should get it yet since she's 2-0, but after looking at that Julia Stoliarenko and Lisa Spangler fight, man, that was a good, entertaining, bloody fight. But when we talking skill for skill, I think Taneisha Tennant might have a field day with either one of them. Like if she wanted to fight Lisa Spangler first and then go for that title shot, I think she could beat both of them. You know, just off of how they were fighting. They were putting on an entertaining fight, but when it comes down to skill, Taneisha Tennant, you know, she showed all of that. You know, she really showed that she wanted to win and not just put on an entertaining fight. But shout out to both of them ladies, though. You know, they were really throwing down and, you know, fighting off a heart, you know, fighting using the skill they had. But just looking at what Taneisha Tennant was able to do as she fights for the title, man, I think she'll be able to put on a really skillful fight. You know, maybe fight 1 or 2 fights and then go for that title shot. But yeah, man, overall, shout out to all the ladies on the card, man. All 8 ladies, even Kay Hansen, and you know, she was able to come away with a victory too as well. Overall, it was just a good night of fights. Invicta FC, you know, they've been stepping their game up with these tournaments, really putting a lot of people to shame. You know, even some boxing. You know, I ain't gonna lie, because you know, boxing, it's hard to get the fights we want, but you know, with these tournaments, it's really making a lot of these fighters have to fight, you know, really making them have to fight the opponents that they need to be fighting. Let's just put it that way, man. But yeah, again, shout out to all the ladies. Shout out to Taneisha Tennant. You know, congratulations to the winner of the Phoenix Series 3 Bantamweight tournament, man. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this, guys. I'll be back with some more videos. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.